Here we go. Into the guest room.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Okay, the place has been ransacked. But seems to have a lot of light on it.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Let's go into the bedroom. Oh, got a crowbar. Another tender.
Third of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Okay, so we had, I guess I went on expedition.
Daniel,
What?
still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Okay, So, I found an orb when trapped, but then I left and I guess Herbert continued. Okay, so stuck due to a broken lock. Well, I have crowbar.
The key. Please, let it be here.
So the key should be in here probably. Hopefully.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
And at that point, you just leave everything alone. You walk away. You don't come back. But we don't have that option. So... oh, shoot. Okay, if I am nice and quiet, maybe the monster did not know I came in here, though. Sure. Okay, I was very sure the monster saw me, but... oh. But I did not find the key. Oh, wait.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
There we go. Machine room key. Now we can go back to the dark and scary places. Find how to fix the elevator, hopefully. Let's let the monster around. Is this it? Nope, that's storage.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Okay, so the man who probably owns this castle gave Herbert the map to find the orb. And now we're back in their castle. There's the door. It's locked. There we go. Now into the machine. Let's go look for a place where we can get that elevator working. That's disconcerting.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
The unconquering sun. Roman. Cult that believes that the sun god is above all other gods. And it led into the worship of Jesus Christ as essentially the sun god or unconquering sun. It's also very interesting that December 25th was the feast of the sun god, and then it was made into Christmas, the birth of Jesus Christ.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Flow. Circle. Triangle. Square. Oh, here's another letter. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Okay, so I have the 3, I believe. Flow cycle rod, Trinity steam rod, and 4 based amplitude rod. Well, square is 4 sides. Trinity would be triangle. So all the rods are in place. And the steam is flowing. Elevator should be working. Of course, it's only unless there's something down here that I need to do.
July 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Let's go explore a little bit. There, we can add some oil. Another tinderbox. Hate to not complete the game. There's nothing for the burner to ignite. Oh. Okay, let's go into the light for a little bit to gain my sanity. Does it need to be a special thing? Let's see, what do I have? I have oil, but oil only fills. Let me try my lamp for just a little bit. Well, there is coal in here. I think. Let's try some coal. Close it. It needs more coal. Okay. What? Thought I opened you. Oh, it's full of coal. Okay. More work before we can move. Missing cog. Okay. Let's. This looks like a cog that might be able to fix. Here we go. You need another one. I see. In here? Nope. Probably someone left lying around over here. Hello. There you are. Does not fit this book. Shoot. Okay. Well, let's continue some more and see if we can find it. Here's a cog. There we go. Now, will you work? Nope. You need another cog. Well, let's see if this cog fits there. work to run. What does it need? Let's turn that on. Get more light. More work to run. That's burning. Cogs are in the machine. Nothing there needs to be done.
The flicker, the bluish light.
There's a lot of holes. That's working. The flicker, the bluish light. That's back. Plans. Pressure. Let me think. I have some kind of notes. Machine instructions, equipment memo. Okay, got that. That. Missing rod. Okay, did I just not have... Let's just... Let's turn that on. Pressure. So 5, 2, 5, 5, 3. needs to work, and so it needs to have pressure. Was I supposed to find something? Probably so. Let me think. Let me go back into my notes here. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should be up 8, down 8. Okay, I missed that. 1, 5, 4, 2, 2, 5. So 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't work. 4, 5, 6. Can't be 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay. Well, that is done. So maybe the machine will run this time. Every time I get something good, that stuff is infecting the castle. What is it? Oh. Let's go back into the back hall. Okay. Let's hope this works. Not going up that way.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Okay. Where are those things? I really want to go into a dungeon. Guess so. What was that? What was that? There's something over here. Stairs leading up. Shoot. What's this? Hammer. What's in here? Some oil. Okay. What was that? I'm gonna go. on. Can't use the item. Does the monster go? I gotta see the monster again.
What was that?
A key. I guess move forward.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
But
Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with a bed. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
There's a hole. Prison, northern block. Okay, this looks like a good place to stop. I will see you later.